is how to play the game. Oh my god!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Again, guys, we're only a few bucks away from our first milestone of the day at $100. Can we get one sub? A few kicks? All right, can we just do it? Can we hit that milestone? Let's go.
Guys, we're shooting for about 1 more hour. Probably roughly a half an hour of Pokemon. And then we're going to do our DSP pack rips video. So I hope you'll stick around for that. If we get to 150 bucks to support, there's an additional pack. I would love to do 3 rather than just 2. So please support the stream if you haven't yet. Thanks in advance.
You're e-begging again.
You even beg for money.
Tonight is the premiere of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. Amazing game, my favorite RPG of all time, and I cannot wait to play this better version on PC. I hope you will be here for it if you can make it. Starts at 7, gameplay around 7:30. We'll probably play gameplay for about 2 hours, and dependent on support, we may do some more pack rips. It would be amazing to open the Final Fantasy cards in tandem with Final Fantasy VI, and imagine if we pull Terra or Kefka or someone from Final Fantasy VI. That'd be amazing. Okay?
Yo, I need a break. I seriously need to take a break. I can't stand these people. Some of these people are so stupid. Everyone around me is like half retarded. They can't even do basic shit.
We got a Final Fantasy animation with Alex doing a ginormous contribution. Look at this. Here, let's stop this for a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received 25 anonymous subs on Kick. Holy crap.
Is it a whale? It is a whale because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball.
A $100 tip. Wow. I got a $100 tip. This person says, earlier today you said if you like Final Fantasy or if you just like me and my content, come by and support. I'm not a big fan of Final Fantasy, but I'm a big fan of yours. I just received a $50 tip from Gomax, who says, it's about time you're playing something you enjoy. Keep up the great work and we'll support it. Thank you.
Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it, even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
All right. Well, everybody, here's the deal. I like these cards. It's a real shame that we didn't get lucky and we didn't really get much value in the box. You know what I'm saying? Our best hits actually are Cloud at 21, and I believe the Crystal is 9, and then we have a couple that are like 7 and 5, and that's it. So, well, listen, I like the box. I'm not sad that we did it. It was a cool tie-in for Final Fantasy VI tonight, but to be honest with you, would I pay what I paid for this again? No. The Marvel box that we did of Magic, I actually made money on the box. The overall value of the box, when I scanned all the cards and figured out, was over 160 bucks. I paid like 100 for that box. In this case, this box was almost $300, and there is absolutely positively no way that that is anywhere near that. Not that I'm looking for a big profit, but I'm at least hoping to get a few good hits. We only got 1, okay?
I mean, who doesn't like money? Come on now. I'm not going to say I don't like money. I'm not a liar. Tomorrow it's going to be Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and it's going to be tomorrow night a stream where we're going to check out all 4 of the Xbox games that are now on PC to see if any of them are interesting, if they run at 4K, how they play. It's going to be a cool backwards compatibility kind of exploration stream, okay? Okay, guys. And I immediately jump into WWE Champions, and I just start pulling for Hogan's. And I don't stop until I get at least 3 or 4. I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
There is an annoying catch, all right? And I don't like having to talk about this. It actually pisses me off, okay? Thank you, Soul at 2 a.m. for the contribution. I'll shout that out in a second. So just listen to this. The entirety of the soundtrack of Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster was loaded into YouTube's Content ID system. This means that anyone who makes a video of the game gets their video fully claimed on YouTube, and you lose all revenue on the video. That means no one can leave a super thanks on the video. That means you can't run ads on the video. The ads that you see on those videos that I put up last night, I'm not making any money on it. That's someone else's ads. They're getting credit for my work.
I had to lie about things because I had to protect my family, right?
Okay? It's completely bullshit. It's technically illegal. You have no legal right to steal someone's property and advertisement rights because they used a song. You can possibly share, but you can't steal. But that's what YouTube has chosen to do. Make it so that the entirety of this game will be claimed by third parties, and I will make nothing on it in residuals. So I appreciate everyone who watches it after the fact, who cannot show up to the streams. I get it. Not everyone can be on my late streams. But understand, your view is paying someone else. All right? So if you like Final Fantasy VI so far, if you're enjoying the playthrough and you're going to be here for it live, great. Please continue to show up live and engage and support with the streams. With the incredible amount of support that I got last night, that's obviously a good sign that people like it and want to see it succeed. I'm not saying that every night that I do this, I'm expecting an insane outpouring of support, but I'm asking if you like the content and you like me to please support those streams if you can so that it's viable. Otherwise, there's no back-end revenue for me. That sucks, and now I got to make tough decisions. Obviously, I want to play the game. I love it. It's my favorite Final Fantasy of all time. It's my favorite RPG of all time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's bullshit that someone else gets paid for my work. Okay? So please, keep showing up and support if you can. I appreciate that. If you're watching those videos on demand, you can't leave a super thanks. But if you can make it to a live stream and can support the stream, please do. But at all times, no matter how you're watching, you can always leave a tip. Look at the description of the video you're watching or the stream. There's a PayPal link, and you can send a tip, and that's how you can support the content directly because those ads you're watching aren't mine. Okay? Cool? So as long as people keep showing up to the streams and supporting them, we can keep playing Final Fantasy VI, but I have to emphasize someone else is making money on those videos because they found a way to have a loophole and claim them all, and it's complete nonsense. It shouldn't happen, but it does.
Oh my God, he's drinking the track. There's Kiss. I have purchased a box of One Piece cards. Now, I looked into it. One Piece cards are kind of a middle ground. Okay? There's 24 packs in a box. There's 12 cards in a pack. So that's more than Pokemon, but less than Magic. It's kind of in the middle. I did pre-order a box of Pal World cards. Okay? These release on Thursday or Friday. I think it's the 30th. So that would be Thursday. Okay? But here's the problem. There's no way to buy Pal World cards direct from anyone. Like, you can't buy them from the company. You have to buy them from someone else who's a supplier. So I went to a company online that sells cards. I bought it from them, and they're saying, well, we're going to get it, and then we're going to mail it to you. And I paid for priority. Now, it didn't say how fast it could come. They're saying, once they mail it, it could take 1 to 3 days. So even though these cards come out on Thursday, I'm not getting them on Thursday. There's no way. When he spends a lot of money, he feels good. Consumerism, commercialism, capitalism, and greed. Guys, if you're enjoying Assassin's Creed, please support the stream. Right? Let's get some support for Assassin's Creed. Let's get a super chat or a tip or a membership or a sub. I don't think we got any subs today at all, did we? Let's get a sub. We haven't had a single sub today. Let's get that.
So if you've enjoyed today's stream, please support it in some way. Anything would be appreciated. Let's go, and like I said, let's get to the $100 milestone.
I could do with a
that way
salted
tonight,
rum.
we can open some Pokemon Pitch Black cards and get our next hit. Because, man, we need a good hit, right? We haven't had a hit in a while now. We opened all those freaking Final Fantasy cards yesterday. We got pretty much nothing. Best hit was like a $9 card. And then today we opened 4 premium packs of Pokemon, 3 Ascended Heroes, and 1 Prismatic Evolutions. We got nothing. No hits whatsoever. Like, oh my
Give us
god.
a Shanty.
Yes, likes count as support. Likes help the channel a lot for engagement. Please give the stream a like if you're watching.
I don't have money to pay off my credit cards. So, you know, this is money that I used to easily have flexibility, and it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. But it's tough. It really is tough. Like right now, I'm being honest with you guys. I have no money. My bank account is empty. Right to the bank account, right to bills. But the best way right now to help me would be by tipping me, and I really need the help right now because I have nothing. Zero. No money in the bank account. Okay?
Last chance to support the stream if you've enjoyed Assassin's Creed today. Like I said, I would at least like to get to the $100 milestone. I understand this game has been on the slower side for support. It really has been. It's been on and off. It'd be great to get some support for it. Last night was an amazing stream, so I'm not complaining here. But it would be great to get some support for Assassin's Creed in the next 20, 25 minutes before we do DSP tries it. Okay? Okay.
So tonight on the late stream, we're going to be checking out 4 original Xbox games that have now been made backwards compatible now on PC with modernized graphics, like they've upscaled it to 4K and modern things like VSync. We're going to see how they play. It's going to be a good variety stream checking out all 4 of these games tonight on the late stream. I hope you'll come back around 7 p.m., 7:30. If you're not interested in that, tomorrow it's Dark Souls 2 and Pal World, okay? No, Dark Souls 2 and Final Fantasy 6. We're playing more Final Fantasy 6 tomorrow, all right? They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. I'm some kind of a crazy addict, and that I sit around spending money on mobile games constantly, and that's why I had to declare bankruptcy. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.
Pulse charge, fire!
I am the goddess.
She does good damage, but she has no health.
So much. Here's this life.
Well, I'm dead. All of a sudden, Penny Parker came up behind me. It was making 0 sound. You heard that? It was completely silent. And then all of a sudden, they're right behind me, hitting me like... There was no sound at all. How was I supposed to know they were there? I can't hit them at all.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I have 5 health, and no one is around to heal. Where the fuck are our healers? I can't even get up. Look, I'm stuck. I was about to get crushed. What the hell happened there?
Onks symbolize life. Therefore, I destroy them.
I don't get it. Dude, no one's healing. No one's even playing smart. The team is terrible.
Huh? Why did my team not kill this person? Oh my god. My team fucking sucks. They all walked by him.
This body is fragile.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
It's just terrible.
All right. Well, let's try again. That was a bad start. Guys, please support the stream. All right? You were waiting for Marvel Rivals. I know you wanted it yesterday. I didn't give it to you. So today we're doing it. Please support the stream in some way.
You'll need a
For 20 bucks, you pick the next character I use on the stream.
No one escapes.
All right, guys, remember, if you support the stream today
Escapes hell.
with a $20 contribution,
Okay. Damn. All right. I was setting up the switch. I forgot to plug the base into the adapter because I'm retarded. Oh, good morning. All right. We got to go back to that last one.
video, the ads that you see on those videos that I put up
Here we
last
go.
night, I'm not making any money on it. That's someone else's ads. They're getting credit for my work.
I had to lie about things because I had to protect.
Yeah, he is so greedy now. I think it's 'cause, you know, YouTube also I want to know what kind of ad revenue he makes on average for all the videos he has up, his on-demand shit. Chords. All right. Good. Let's see. We can't. Well, I wanna. See. Way we can. Okay. 2 videos. 7 hours ago, the Daily Wrap, 268 views. 121 views for Black Flag, 11 hours ago. Pack Rips, 20 minutes. Oh, should we watch the Pack Rips? I think I already saw it. Yeah, dude, like, yesterday's videos so far, they put them up at night. Okay. We won't even look at those then. How's this look? Okay, you can't even fucking see the shit. God damn. Alright. That's better. Yeah, I mean, Pack Rips, 53 minutes, 510 views a day ago. So that was like 30 hours ago or some shit like that. Yeah, 326. Level 1 podcast, 581. Yeah. Hovering around 700 to 1,000. 500 to 1,000. Ones are these 1,000 views. Okay. Him getting trolled. 1,000 views. Marvel Tokon. Pretty good. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, those got those are the only good ones. Huh. Sucks, dude. Go back to this a little more. It's actually really good. I enjoyed this a lot. I enjoyed this thoroughly. I got the Switch hooked up though, so we are in business there. Charge the controller. Go back to this.
My family, right?
Okay? It's completely bullshit it's technically illegal.
Nope.
You have no legal right to steal someone's property and advertisement rights because they used a song. You
He's
can
lost his
possibly
mind.
share, but you can't steal. But that's what YouTube has chosen to do. Make it so that the entirety of this game will be claimed by third parties, and I will make nothing on it in residuals. So
He's out of his mind. He's just gone off the deep end. So we looked at how many views he's getting. Like, his views aren't great. So he needs the live stream money.
I appreciate everyone who watches it after the fact who cannot show up to the stream.
Yeah, with views like that, like his ad revenue's got to be shit.
I get it. Not everyone can be on my late streams. But understand, your view is paying someone else. All right? So if you like Final Fantasy VI so far, if you're enjoying the playthrough and you're going to be here for it live, great. Please continue to show up live and engage and support with the streams. With the incredible amount of support that I got last night, that's obviously a good sign that people like it and want to see it succeed. I'm not saying that every night that I do this, I'm expecting an insane outpouring of support, but I'm asking if you like the content and you like me to please support those streams if you can so that it's viable. Otherwise,
Please like me.
there's no back-end revenue for me. That sucks, and now I got to make tough decisions. Obviously, I want to play the game. I love it. It's my favorite Final Fantasy of all time. It's my favorite RPG of all time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's bullshit that someone else gets paid for my work. Okay? So please keep showing up and support if you can. I appreciate that. If you're watching those videos on demand, you can't leave a super thanks. But if you can make it to a live stream and can support the stream, please do. But at all times, no matter how you're watching, you can always leave a tip. Look at the description of the video you're watching or the stream. There's a PayPal link, and you can send a tip. And that's how you can support the content directly, because those ads you're watching aren't mine. Okay? Cool? So as long as people keep showing up to the streams and supporting them, we can keep playing Final Fantasy VI. But
And he started all of this with, people were saying, Phil, we want you to play what you want to play. So I'm going to do it. But you have to give me money. Dude, it never ends with him. He's, first of all, alright, take that earbud out. First of all, he's addicted to the cards. He's going to keep buying cards and keep opening cards no matter what. I called it when he got the Marvel ones. I called it like 2 weeks prior when someone had mentioned it. I was like, oh, he will. Just wait. Just wait. And the Magic cards, I knew he was going to do it, which that's what the Marvel ones were. So, yeah, I'm being stupid there. It's early. So, yeah, he's just... There's another part coming up here I wanted to speak on. But, yeah, here's the thing. He's such a hypocrite because he's making money off of other people's work as a game streamer. Those videos that he's keeping all the ad revenue on, he's still making money off something. Come on, I thought this was America. I thought this was America, Phil. Come on. What are we doing?
But I have to emphasize, someone else is making money on those videos because they found a way to have a loophole and claim them all, and
It's not a loophole. It's not a loophole, dude. It's total. How do you explain this to a total retard? Fuck. It's just so obvious. Like, I don't even know how to. What's wrong with you? Look at that fucking hairline, man. This shit's gone.
it's complete nonsense. It shouldn't happen, but it does.
Oh my God, he's drinking track. There's his. I have purchased a box of One Piece cards. Now, I looked into it. One One Piece cards are kind of a middle ground. Okay? There's 24 packs in a box. There's 12 cards in a pack. So that's more than Pokemon, but less than Magic. It's kind of in the middle. I did pre-order a box of Pal World cards. Okay? These release on Thursday or Friday. I think it's the 30th. So
I love the wordage. The bastard is filling the entire office with trading cards. Just imagine a spark in that office.
that would be Thursday. Okay? But here's the problem. There's
so much benzene in that office. I think that all the benzene fumes from the cards are getting to his fucking last remaining brain cells.
no way to buy Pal World cards direct from anyone. Like, you can't buy them from the company. You have to buy them from someone else who's a supplier. So I went to a company online that sells cards. I bought it from them, and they're saying, well, we're going to get it, and then we're going to mail it to you. And I paid for priority. Now, it didn't say how fast it could come. They're saying, once they mail it, it could take 1 to 3 days. So even though these cards come out on Thursday, I'm not getting them on Thursday. There's no way. When he spends a lot of money, he feels good. Consumerism, commercialism, capitalism, and greed. Guys, if you're enjoying Assassin's Creed, please support the stream. Right? Let's get some support for Assassin's Creed. Let's get a super chat or a tip or a membership or a sub. I don't think we got any subs today at all, did we? Let's get a sub. We haven't had a single sub today. Let's get that.
So if you've enjoyed today's stream, please support it in some way. Anything would be appreciated. Let's go. And like I said, let's get to the $100 milestone.
I could do with a
That way
salted
tonight,
rum.
$64.
we can open some Pokemon Pitch Black cards and get our next hit. Because, man, we need a good hit, right? We haven't had a hit in a while now. We opened all those freaking Final Fantasy cards yesterday. We got pretty much nothing. Best hit was like a $9 card. And then today we opened 4 premium packs of Pokemon, 3 Ascended Heroes, and 1 Prismatic Evolutions. We got nothing. No hits whatsoever. Like, oh my god. Yes, likes count as support. Likes help the channel a lot for engagement. Please give the stream a like if you're watching.
I don't have money to pay off my credit cards. So, this is money that I used to easily have flexibility, and it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. But it's tough. It really is tough. Like, right now, I'm being honest with you guys. I have no money. My bank account is empty. Right to the bank account, right to bills. But the best way right now to help me would be by tipping me, and I really need the help right now because I have nothing. Zero. No money in the bank account. Okay?
Last chance to support the stream if you've enjoyed Assassin's Creed today. Like I said, I would at least like to get to the $100 milestone. I understand this game has been on the slower side for support. It really has been. It's been on and off. It'd be great to get
The Pokegol, yeah, now he's up to 68. From 64 to 68. Really rolling in the dough, aren't we, Phil?
some support for it. Last night was an amazing stream, so I'm not complaining here. But it would be great to get some support for Assassin's Creed in the next 20.
Yeah, the night before, he was up to 660, I think, is what it ended at, which that's questionable.
25 minutes before we do DSP tries it. Okay? Okay.
Yeah, that was those tips where I don't really like Final Fantasy, but I just I want you to do good. I'm like, what? And it was $200.
So tonight on the late stream, we're going to be checking out 4 original Xbox games that have now been made backwards compatible now
Oh, good. I didn't even see this. I didn't even watch this garbage.
on PC with modernized graphics, like they've upscaled it to 4K and modern things like VSync. We're going to see how they play. It's going to be a good variety stream checking out all 4 of these games tonight on the late stream. I hope you'll come back around 7 p.m., 7:30. If you're not interested in that, tomorrow it's Dark Souls 2 and Pal World, okay? No, Dark Souls 2 and Final Fantasy 6. We're playing more Final Fantasy 6 tomorrow, all right? They said, Phil, you know, we contribute to you, but it always seems like it's a black hole because it always seems like no matter how much we contribute, you're always still having problems. You're always still in debt and nothing's getting better. I agree with you. I'm some kind of a crazy addict. And now I sit
Seems
around
like it.
spending money on mobile games constantly.
It's fascinating. Like when good job with Snort Burnell does a great job. They have all the past stuff that they throw in and just evidence out the ass.
And that's why I had to declare bankruptcy. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money blatantly.
He did. Someone chatted the other day, and then maybe he was being facetious, but there was definitely some truth in there because he doesn't give a shit. So someone sent in a chat said, "Phil, my two kids love watching your content, and they want to give you some money." And it was very weird. But then his response is basically, "All right, well, tell him to come watch my stream later on this evening." Like, fucking shameless, dude.
Milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory. But I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.
He's the guy. All right. I guess that's the end of the video there. I want to find... let's see. There's gotta be... Let's do DSP. Let's see if there's something from last night. Okay. Check this out.
Stop begging, dickbag? No. You can accept the ban, and I'm going to beg even harder because you complain.
Which video was that? Because I don't want to watch a reactor's video. I'm trying to react here. Don't want this multi-layered reaction shit. We gotta find... Yeah, Kino's back though, that was great. Alright, until I find this, let's watch... We'll watch some duty streams here. Hey, Cobes, what's up, buddy?
Get that ass back.
Oh boy, has there been some as always, as
Circus.
usual,
The circus.
it's a circus. Once we go on vacation, Jer's now decided he's on a diet. Did you hear this? He's claiming that he's walking 20,000 steps a day.
No way.
Now, for those of you who don't know, because I've never done this, that's apparently 9 miles. So Jer is claiming, by the way, he's like just recently.
Yeah, I believe I've reached 20,000 steps. Yeah, it's a lot, but I also had a job that was a lot of walking all day, around all day, upstairs, downstairs, outside, inside, walking all day. A job. Imagine that.
Recently had a knee injury and he's like in horrible pain and he's still talking about getting surgery for it, even though it's not torn. So I don't know what the fuck. He's just a lying liar.
He
that
thought he
lies.
was gonna have an amputation.
He's sitting here talking about this motherfucker's like waddling 9 miles at the air show. He's like, oh, my feet were so swollen, bro. Oh, it's like none of this ever took place, Jer. Then it's like, oh, bro, I'm on keto. Is beer keto? Is vodka keto? Mate, it's like
Vodka
the problem
might be.
isn't. Although I'm sure he is eating a lot of fucking food. The problem is the liquor, Jer. It's fucking. He's like, well, but if I just eat 3 steaks a day and then drink a 12-pack of beer. Sir, you gotta quit drinking. He's like, oh, well, I'm switching to the White Claw. The Claw is the law. Did you see
No,
this?
he did not say
This is great. This is great.
that.
No, Melanie Mac is telling him that he can only drink White Claw. And it's like, everybody's like, well, Mel, like, how about he just stops fucking drinking?
Yeah. Well, and this is interesting too. Like, I get a little sensitive when we get into certain territories with quitting things, but yeah, the way it seems like from what I've seen from Jer over the past several months or whatever, he probably needs to taper. Be wise. But he's got his pills, don't he? He has benzos.
And she's like, well, some people can't. They have to taper off. It's like,
Aren't there
but I thought
calories
he wasn't.
still?
But I thought he wasn't an alcoholic. Well, yeah, there's like still like 130 or something calories in a fucking White
100,
Claw.
140 for a tall and 100 for.
If you looked it up, yeah.
There it is. I'm
it's
searching
like,
right now,
bro.
yeah.
So even if you're drinking, and you know he's got to drink at least 7,
Mhm.
so it's blown. Like whatever.
That's great.
There, what's the thing? Like, it's just not gonna fucking work. You have to solve the alcoholism, which, by the way, it's like, oh, I'm not an alcoholic. That's insane to say. And then Melanie Mac, the head janitor, has to be like, well, he has to taper off and drink White Claws because they're awesome.
But I thought he wasn't. I thought he wasn't an alcoholic, and we were all crazy.
I know. Oh, we were all insane.
Oh my god! If you have to taper with White Claw, how much of a?
Did you see these new vlogs he's doing?
Oh yeah, I've been keeping up.
He's like, bro, he's got like the price of everything flashing up on screen. Like, he's
It's
like, all
obnoxious.
this exercise equipment he's spent thousands and thousands of dollars on that you can tell has never been used even one time. Ever.
He's had
In,
the
like,
gym
the
for a
saltwater
month.
aquarium. He's like trying to flex all this shit, and it's like, bro, we know all this shit's getting sold.
Yeah, it's gone.
repossessed. Fuck,
He
it's
makes
over.
no
It's
money.
gone,
He
dude.
makes no money.
It's all, bro. And this is the thing, right? He had this dead cat bounce in June, where in May he had his lowest month ever, 2.8 something million views, right? Then in June it goes up to
See, listen to that. Like, those views, like, if they're legit, like, and they could be. I mean, he's got the subs, you know. But DSP don't have that. His ad revenue is shit.
6 million because of the
Uh-oh.
Carmelo Anthony case, right? And then this month it's below. It's like 2.5 million for July. It's like on pace to be his lowest ever month, unless he gets some banger videos in this week. So it's like
Yeah,
this
I'm sure.
guy is just circling the fucking drain. And then, today he exposed his coffee business again.
How?
So I don't know if he was on what the fuck,
Both.
but he accidentally leaked on his Amazon the fucking zip code for his coffee supplier.
Stupid.
And it was Mill Creek.
No.
It was Mill Creek. And then he's like, people are making fun of his coffee empire. He's lashing out on Twitter. Lunatic. By the way, where's the new co-host? I expected to come back, be rejuvenated, be reinvigorated by the
twist.
appearance of Chrissy Mayer.
Yeah.
Was it going to be Tobuscus or who could it be? it turns out that nobody wants anything to do with dirty old fucking Jer.
Well, I
So
had the
he's fucking
theory that
fucked.
Tim Pool told Chrissy, "You gotta cut him out." Like after she was on the show, she's like, "You can't have these
Well,
oranges."
it's just a total cancer. Oh, Melanie Mack started her diet channel.
Wow.
The Butter Maniac channel.
Oh boy.
Wow. Now she's not
Butter
doing
Maniac.
carnivore. She's doing keto.
Nice.
Oh boy. What a, oh, hey.
She's
oh.
so skinny. Like, what else is there to do?
I don't, I think she was claiming that the carnivore was
I mean, all you do is you just start a channel talking about what you're doing. I mean, whatever she's doing is working.
making her fat. She's never been fat.
What is she?
Skeletor, whatever the fuck. But
Very
anyway,
fun.
the
Very
big,
pumped.
Phil's very unhappy. We went on vacation.
I
Phil
know.
was- I don't know why he's so mad.
The world is very different when you're watching Phil and Kino's on vacation. It's very strange.
Phil, maybe you could take a vacation if you,
You know,
you know.
I had to send Phil a video of me on vacation. You know, I
Oh,
was
did you? I
like,
didn't see that yet.
at the beach. So, what do you know? I privately DM'd Phil. I'm like, Phil,
Yeah.
tough, isn't it, buddy? Not being able to go on vacation.
I stayed off
He
social
crashed
media. I
out.
was like, fuck
He
it.
crashed out about our vacation. I swear to God, like 4 or 5
I heard twice.
times.
I heard for sure twice from Psycho, but I don't hear
It
about
just never ended. And then he's like complaining about his day off and how hard his day off is.
His day
He had
off.
to do all this stuff on his day off. I mean, it's the same shit, different day with Phil.
Day off.
Always.
It
And
is.
forever will be. Really. We
He
got
was banned from
Angry
Dark
Joe.
Souls. There was that too.
Yep.
Angry Joe, you're next. Will we finally
Yes,
get to
yes,
it?
yes, yes,
The
please.
Yeah. Phil got himself banned from online play in Dark Souls for being a baby and running away. Shutting the game off.
Game, dude. 50 reasons why Angry Joe is a joke.
Joe's
buddy.
been having a tough time this week, apparently.
Oh, Joe.
I'm excited to see where this Angry Joe stuff goes. 'Cause I actually watched him unironically for quite a while, you know, but it got old after a while. The corporate commander, whatever the fuck, the skits. Eh. They had fun though.
Has just been at war with everybody about the Odyssey as though somehow this will save Supergirl.
Oh my god! I saw something about the Odyssey. I just saw the cover art or something. I was like, is this AI? Is this a meme somebody put? But no. So I'm interested. I ain't gonna watch the fucking thing.
I don't know if you're aware, bro, but like it's not even the same studio that made like how do you think this is gonna help Supergirl? I don't know. It's like, oh well, the anti-wokesters have been exposed. I don't know. I think it was still a pretty shitty idea to cast Elliot Page.
I didn't end up
Yeah,
watching it.
I did. I saw it. It was like I don't know, man. It was honestly not very good. It was
Really?
disappointing.
Even if the actors were
it's a-
switched?
I mean, the thing is, it doesn't really matter, right? Because it's like Zendaya, Lupita Nyong'o, and fucking Elliot
Holland.
Page are barely in the movie.
Oh.
Like they're barely in the movie. And the first this is the Odyssey, or like it starts off with Travis Scott doing rap.
What?
And then it transitions from that to Elliot Page just getting a javelin thrown through her.
Her asshole?
like stopping the Trojan
You're like,
horse.
yeah, let's go.
I'm like, whoa, is he self-aware with this? This is like killing Jar Jar Binks or something.
Oh my god. All right. No. Oops. Nope.
Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 27th of July, 2026. It was a day of variety. It was a day of fun. It was a day of chill vibes. It was a day of way less support. But considering how awesome yesterday went, particularly last night's Final Fantasy VI stream, number one, it was kind of expected, and number two, wasn't really a big deal. But we have a lot to talk about because if you didn't see the morning show, a lot has changed. Allow me to explain. Let's go. We started off today with the DSP Morning Show, where I recapped what an amazing night we had of Final Fantasy VI last night. So good that there was no way that I could even do all the content I was supposed to do. I was unable to open all those Pokemon cards that I owed you, and I explained that on that very stream right after the morning show, I would do a special edition of DSP Pack Rips where I would open those cards.
Vault 1651. Now, now people will tip Phil like, what was it? There was another one. It was like 40. It was a very odd number, and he just to see. I don't know what the significance of that is, and I made a joke in chat that somebody spent absolutely the very last bit of money they had. They had to subtract so that the charge would go through. And yeah, I'm probably right.
But in addition, we talked about the schedule, where I decided to change the schedule for the week and that I would no longer be playing Halo Campaign Evolved because it sounds like it's not very good for people who are playing it. And I'm already, in so many playthroughs that I'd rather just focus on the games that we're playing and enjoying rather than jump into a new game at this point, especially one that I've already played before.
Are we enjoying them, though?
And I also talked about how I'm increasing the frequency of Final Fantasy VI streams. We're going to play it 2 more times this week because people liked it so much, and I want to get a good chunk into the game.
Did they? Your big tippers that came through said that they weren't into it. They just, here's money for you to do you, Phil. Stay being stupid. What? Yeah, it didn't make any sense. They weren't supporting Final Fantasy. It was actually the opposite.
While we have it nice and fresh in everyone's mind, so people can keep following the story and enjoying rather than having to wait an entire week to watch 2 parts. You know what I'm saying? So, good morning show today. Then we jumped into DSP Pack Rips, and it was fun. We did 4 packs, 3 Ascended Heroes, and 1 Prismatic Evolutions.
And you didn't get shit.
All the ultra rare, high value packs. I hope you'll check out that episode. It is live on the channel. Then we played Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. Today we did a good variety of stuff, including taking over more forts, which opens up the map. It allows you to have more of the aquatic hunts, but also it allows you to start sending out your fleet on missions to do side quests and get a lot of extra profits and crafting materials. We did a lot of upgrades today. We actually upgraded the harpoon all the way up to maximum, which then allowed me to do the big whale hunt, which you needed to do for upgrades, and it was fun to do because this time I actually got it done. We also continued on with the Templar hunts. We did an entire Templar hunt quest line and got another one of the Templars. Do better than that. We didn't even qualify to open another pack of cards. After, if you want a surprising episode of DSP Tries It where Jollibee didn't turn out so well, check it out, okay? Now, support on this first stream, I'll be honest with everyone. It wasn't great. I think we made $80, okay? Okay, which obviously, yeah, you want to do better than that. We didn't even qualify to open another pack of cards after the ones that we had already opened that I owed from the night before.
Oh, gee.
But the thing is, the night before had done so well, and quite frankly, I think some of the people who had been there the night before weren't going to contribute again the next day when they, supported so much for Final Fantasy VI. So again, I wasn't disappointed.
They did not support for Final Fantasy VI. Your big tips were exactly the opposite. They don't like Final Fantasy.
And upset. I was like, I get it. It's fine. It's a daytime stream where we weren't going to get a lot. It's okay. Hopefully we bounce back next time we play Assassin's Creed.
Is he playing? He's playing Final Fantasy again tonight, right? Yeah. Oh. Okay, so he's playing Dark Souls today and then Final Fantasy tonight. I can't wait to see how that turns out. I'm excited for that.
Okay?
I'm almost more excited for that than I am for Kino being back. Holy shit, dude. I predict a terrible supported Final Fantasy tonight. Terribly supported.
Tonight's late stream was something completely different. Tonight, I wanted to check out the 4 original Xbox games.
All right. This is what I wanted to see. Here we go. I'm sure Duty has covered this, so let's listen. I wanted to get more on what happened with this.
Which were just shadow dropped onto the Xbox for PC app. These games now are available for Xbox Game Pass subscribers or for a small fee. For example, I think the most expensive one is $8, but one of them's like $2 or $3. So it's 4 original Xbox games. Blinks, The Time Sweeper, Fusion Frenzy, Crimson Skies, Conquer, Live, and Reloaded. Very different kinds of game. You know, Blink is a classic platformer. Blinks. Fusion Frenzy is a party-style game. Crimson Skies is a game where you fly a biplane around and shoot things in a futuristic
Why don't you play Crimson Desert
setting? And Conquer's Bad Fur Day is essentially a parody of 90s collectathon platformers that's very adult-oriented, adult humor and stuff, okay? So, we've tried all 4 of these games on the stream. For the record, I did not record, but I'm leaving the stream archive live, so you can just check the stream archive at your own leisure. It's already live on the channel. Give it a look, see if you're interested in these games. So, general feedback. Graphics, quite good. Seeing these games in 4K, notably, I would argue, Conquer looks like a modern game in a lot of ways. I was blown away at how these games look upscaled to 4K. They don't really have many other improvements. All they have is like 4K resolution, anti-aliasing, VSync enabled, and maybe one other thing. Everything else is basically the same as the original games, and one disappointment, no online connectivity. Conquer had multiplayer, doesn't anymore. That's a disappointment, okay? But to be able to play these games for just a few bucks or free if you have Game Pass, and to see that little blast from the past, that walk down memory lane, people were like vibing. They were like, oh man, Fusion Frenzy, I used to play this all the time on Xbox with my friends.
People were vibing. People were vibing. No cap. On God. DSP has been saying some weird shit lately. He said lit. He said the stream was lit. What was another one? Oh, sick. It's like, oh, sick.
They were liking that. For me, I had never played the first... Well, I played Blinks in 2021. They made Blinks backwards compatible on Xbox Series X, and I had played it for like a half an hour. We did the same exact thing tonight, and I was like, wait, I think I remember this game, and everyone's like, oh yeah, you did play this on the Xbox Series X a few years ago. So it was basically just doing the same thing now with better graphics. I had never played Fusion Frenzy or Crimson Skies before. Those were my first time experiences. I think Fusion Frenzy is a fine party game. Crimson Skies legit seems like a good game. Like, you're flying a biplane around, you're doing different kinds of missions. Like, sometimes you're shooting down targets. Sometimes you're fighting other fighters. Sometimes you're doing a challenge run, speed run, right? Like a race. Pretty neat, and the controls worked well. I was like, oh, it's not bad at all. Conquer I've already played. It's basically Conquer's Bad Fur Day, but this is the version that I guess they remixed it a bit and did some tweaks and made it a little better. So that's the one I actually played many years ago, but that was before I was even doing direct capture. So now, obviously, direct capture and everything's very different. Some people were like, oh, would you play the whole game? And I'm like, well, here's the thing. Here's how the stream did. A lot of people showed up at the beginning, started watching me play Blinks and Fusion Frenzy. I started playing Crimson Skies. I noticed people started to get bored. There was a drop-off. People started leaving. Notably, the first hour, I made $100. I was like, wow, I'm shocked. I didn't even think I would make $100 tonight on the Xbox stream. Then guess how many contributions I got after the first hour?
None.
Exactly. So basically, people got bored. And that might be the problem with these older games is initially there's a little bit of curiosity. Everyone wants to see what they are. But as soon as you see what they are, oh, okay, I remember that game. That's it. So would I ever go back and do a full playthrough of any of these games? Likely not. But it was nice for a one-off stream. I'm grateful that I made $100 in 2 hours. And I explained to everyone, we'll carry over, because whenever I make $100, that's a pack of cards that I open, right? But I'm never going to do an episode of DSP Pack Rips for just one pack. Never. That'd be way too short and boring. So I said to everyone, let's save it for tomorrow, and I had an announcement to make, and I'll tell you the announcement in a second. So, overall, I think the games run great. The one negative, they run at 30 frames per second. None of them run above a higher frame rate. I wish they would. But outside of that, they look great, they play great. Great games. Enjoy the archive stream. Like I said, I'll leave it as an archive on the channel, not separate uploads. Enjoy, okay? One quick thing, and then tomorrow. One weird thing happened today, and I'm just curious if any of you out there can help explain or figure this one out. Just listen to this.
Oh, boy.
Earlier today, I went to upload all my videos after the first stream. I was uploading everything normally, everything's fine. I go to upload the DSP Pack Rips video from the first stream. I drag it into the upload browser that YouTube has to upload. My PC turned off.
Dude, this is 100% a you problem, dude. This is your computer, my friend. You need to shut that shit down every night, bro. Maybe sometimes twice a day, depending on how much you're fucking doing. Fucking idiot.
Huh? Okay. I manually went over there and turned it back on, booted everything up again, got everything set up again, started uploading again. Everything's working. One video, still uploading properly. I go to upload that exact same video again. My PC turned off again.
Oh, dude. So was it the same? I don't know. He uploaded a different one and then went back to the other one. That was a little confusing because he's fucking retarded.
It happened 3 times. After the 3rd time, I said, I'm not going to try it again. Something's going on. Now, I looked online for like a reason why. There could be tons of reasons why. Could be a corrupted file. Could be something to do with power. But the problem is it's only that video, and that video plays in my video player and was able to be put into my video editor and edited fine. So how could it be a corrupted video? You might say maybe it's a power issue. Why would there be a power issue that only affects my power supply when I'm only uploading one specific video to YouTube and nothing else?
Dude, it's obvious. It's corrupted. It has to be, right? Fuck.
I am completely confused. I don't know. I couldn't find any.
Wait a minute.
I'm only uploading one specific video to YouTube and nothing else.
Screenshot. Even better. Gotta get your screenshots, you know? Just a lot. A lot. Yep.
Am completely confused. I don't know. I couldn't find any real explanation online. I asked the late stream. No one really knew then. I'm confused. If anyone has any ideas of what it could be, I just hope it's not a sign that maybe my power supply is dying. Because
probably. Because apparently you never turn the fucking things off, dude.
I gave up, and what I did is I ran the video through a video editor to encode it at a different file type, right? Then I went to upload it, worked perfectly fine. And for the record, every other video that I uploaded earlier today,
all right, well, it was the fucking file, you dipshit.
I uploaded perfectly fine. Just this one video. So I really don't get it.
Fucking idiot. And then now this one little thing's gonna drive him nuts because he's so fucking paranoid.
I hope it's not a power supply issue. Last thing I want is to have to buy a new power supply and figure out how to not only install it.
Oh, that's a good one. Hopefully he has to buy a new fucking new memory. With the cost of memory, he'll lose his mind. Like, Jesus Christ. Now?
But manually hook up everything in that PC to it because I know, you know, with the graphics card, everything, you got special hookups and stuff. Oh, I hope not. I hope that the power supply is okay, seriously. Anyway, if you have any ideas, let me know, leave a comment or...
He probably does have an issue with the power supply because fucking you never turn the things off. Turn the shit off.
Talk to me tomorrow on stream because I'm all ears. I don't know what happened there. Okay, here's the deal. Tomorrow, DSP Morning Show and Dark Souls 2 continues. We're going to continue on with the Doors of Pharaoh's optional direction and exploring it. But also, we got to now go to the King.
By the way, how much could a power supply really cost, though? Like, what, $100? 150? 200 if there's like you know, some like the internal shit, you know. I couldn't imagine it being any more than 200. That'd be on the high side.
King's area. Remember, we beat all 4 of the big bosses, so now the door opens, you go to the King's area, and we make progress there. Also, I owe you guys a pack of cards, and here's the deal. If all goes according to plan, which I knock on wood, because last time I said this last week, the Final Fantasy box of cards that was supposed to be coming got lost. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. But if all goes according to plan, I'm getting a box of one-piece trading cards tomorrow. First box I've ever had of this or ever tried.
Oh, goody. That's going to be today. This is gonna be fun.
I don't know what they're going to look like. I don't know what the set's like, if you're going to like them, if I'm going to like them, but they're coming tomorrow. So if they come, maybe we open those instead. Instead of keep going with Pitch Black with Pokemon right now, put that back on the shelf again, and now do One Piece. I think that'd be neat. So I owe you a pack. Hopefully people will come and support Dark Souls. If we get support, we'll open multiple packs. Let's try out One Piece for the first time
I'm excited to see how Dark Souls goes today, too.
ever on tomorrow's first stream, okay? Tomorrow night, more Final Fantasy VI. Now, I explained this on the early stream. I'm just going to say it in a nutshell. Final Fantasy VI's playthrough is going to get completely claimed on YouTube for the soundtrack.
Here we go again. Give me money directly.
For some reason, the people who own the rights to the soundtrack loaded it onto YouTube, and it all gets content ID matched. That means I make nothing whatsoever on any of the videos of
He's not making anything any less, really. He's not. He gets shit for views.
Final Fantasy VI. 0. So all your views when you're watching on demand, I don't get paid for any of it. You're getting someone else is getting the revenue, not me. So
Yeah, this is what it is. His view count has sank so low that he's panicking.
So, if you like Final Fantasy VI, please do one of two things. Show up to the streams and support those streams. Make them big streams so that way it's viable to do. Or leave me a tip. You can leave me a tip literally at any time via PayPal. The link's in the description of every video and every
All hours of the day. The tip line is open. Just give me money anytime. Anytime you feel, I got a little extra change. Who should I get? Email it. Fucking PayPal bill. Fucking asshole.
stream. If you're watching on demand, you can leave a tip. Say, this is for Final Fantasy VI. Sorry it got claimed. I want to support it. There you go. Or just show up to any live stream and support it, okay? Let's make Final Fantasy VI great tomorrow night. Let's open some packs. Let's have a great day tomorrow. Okay, everyone? Thank you so much. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Everyone, Darkside Phil here.
What was that face?
Day tomorrow. Any live stream and support it, okay? Let's make Final Fantasy VI great tomorrow night. Let's open some packs. Let's have a great day tomorrow. Okay, everyone? Thank you so much. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Everyone, Darkside Phil here.
Out of his mind.
The Tractor channel that I watch.
He is out of his mind, dude. He has just gone off the deep end with the begging. But yeah, I think we figured it out there, you know. I think it's what am I talking like him now? I think we pretty much figured it out there though. Yeah, his view count, we looked at those earlier. His view count, it sank so low. Because I remember he had that one. I think it was the Crimson Desert crash out that made it to, I think, 10,000. But I think somebody hyped. I think they hyped it or whatever. They did something through the YouTube thing where they didn't even really have to pay to fucking hype it. But then someone might have did that just to fuck with him. Because now he's been chasing that ever since. That was months ago.
The biggest problem with the movie, honestly, is Anne Hathaway is so
All right, back to the Odyssey
bad
and Angry Joe.
as an actress in this. Tom Holland is so bad. For whatever reason, Robert Pattinson was shit in this. All of these scenes where they're
I saw cover art or whatever earlier. If that was the real cover, it does not even look like a good movie. It looks like a piece of shit.
with the suitors and stuff was shit. But when they're actually on the Odyssey and going through the adventures, these episodic adventures, that's good. It's decent enough.
Yeah.
Except for there's the one second lieutenant. And it's he just looks like some guy from Scarborough, you know? It's just some random fucking used car salesman from Scarborough, the second in command of the fucking ship. You know what I mean? And it's
so
just
funny.
these motherfuckers worship Nolan and oh, Nolan's a god. And I'm sorry, this guy hack. I don't think he's made a good movie since Batman.
Yeah. No,
maybe
Interstellar I liked. I liked Interstellar.
Is okay. You know,
it has some
but
great parts
like
in
the
it.
people that like Oppenheimer, it's like, are you like this was shit.
Oppenheimer was so boring.
But this is part of the problem too, is these people like hype it to where it's impossible to ever live up to. It's like, oh, the atomic bomb explosion, it's gonna be so sick. It was lame. It's the same thing with like the Cyclops in this movie. Like, oh my god, the practical effects, the puppets. Oh my god, the practical effects, the puppets. And then it's just like a generic CGI monstrosity, and it's like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, it's like the greatest thing ever. It's like not really.
Okay.
It was decent.
I'll probably watch it when it's streaming in bed
like a
or something.
6 or 7 out of 10 is what it is. 6, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 6, 7.
It's not a terrible movie, but like when Joe gives it like a 10 out of 10, it's like
it's just anger neurotic. That's all.
That's all that it is. He's just been seething about getting felted about Supergirl, so he has to go all in on the Odyssey is the greatest movie ever made. It's just a lot of the cast is just
it's terrible, but
but it's just like fucking Anne Hathaway. What's weird too is like some people are doing English accents and some people aren't. It's like, can we choose? Are we gonna speak like normal, like American accent, or are we gonna do the old timey English accent?
That ruins
like,
world building.
Oh, I think so. Look, so I don't really care if they were just to speak like in the American accent, whatever. Okay, fine, but you got to pick. So you've got like Tom Holland is doing an American voice, and then you've got Anne Hathaway doing some fucking British voice.
Wait, that's reversed.
Like,
what the hell?
And it's like, well, this is a mother and a son. Why the fuck? And I know. And it's like you've got these guys who are British.
Backwards.
Yeah,
what the
like
fuck is
Robert
that?
Pattinson doing.
All right. Well, I just discovered that I need to get in touch with this company Ghost. I might just dispute the charge. Isn't there something
American accent?
Some kind of service you can use with it? Yeah, because I can't figure out how to. I couldn't figure out how to cancel the shit. I can't. There's no like actual. That's so fucked.
And then you've got Americans doing fucking British accents. You know what I mean? I don't know. People complained about like the armor. I'm like, this shit's so autistic. I don't give plate armor or Viking longship.
Well,
who cares?
We're just gonna be talking about the Odyssey now. All right, we're good on that. All right. Well, I'm gonna definitely stop the recording here, huh? Right. I have to order food here in a bit, but I have my Switch hooked up now. What's up? Yeah. How does the desk view camera work? Jesus. That's terrible, huh? The fuck? How would we do that? Yeah, it looks like shit. That's bright. I did it. I do not find these classics very easy. You're going so far backward. Yes. I don't even want to find the, it's right here, isn't it? Come on. No? Gotta be here. Oh. Whoops. I didn't do that right. I'm stupid. Ah! Ah! Fuck! That's bullshit. Ah! Wrong button. It's not what I pressed. Ah. Ah! Whoop. There we go. I think that secret one was right there, but god damn it. Fuck. Fuck. Now I can't. Fuck. I suck at this shit. Alright, I'll take it. What? Alright, whatever. Yeah. God damn it. Oh! I suck. Where's the... Trying to remember... Huh. Have a bunch of weird shit. know if I could handle Galaxy on this fucking. I did the controller has motion control, but the yeah, I use the touchscreen a lot when I play that shit because it's easier. Certain things in it too. I'd be screwed. Remember, because you go to you can choose the worlds, but I think in the original one, it's like kind of, oh yeah, you have to get through all of those things that I suck at. Let's stick with it, huh? Might as well record the shit, huh? All these classic games with Yoshi there. Originally arcade. I never played that. Wonder how often they add games to the. Earthbound. I think I've heard of that. Mock Rider. I think I played. Way back when. Huh. Did Icarus? Kirby's Adventure. Yeah, that was fun. That was always fun. We might try that at some point. I think that's the one I played. Unless there was a. Alright. I'm gonna go have a smoke. Alright, wow. Gotta be a better font than that. Alright. Yeah, nothing is. Whatever. No sound, huh? Oh no, now watch, it'll. Oh boy. I'm not even gonna bother with the music. It's gonna crash OBS, I just know it. I don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it. What we'll do instead. Go back to here. We'll find.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to I'll name this segment later. GTG spits that grease, so on and so forth. Title forever in the works. So the title hasn't given me away yet. We're going to be talking about, let's see here, DSP's criticisms of modern fighting games and retro fighting games might be on the chopping block. So what am I talking about, for example? Well, for the last few weeks, DSP has had his rump roast handed to him by a bunch of notable names, to be honest with you, from Turtle Power, to Null, as well as a few others. Big ups to them. Not Noel from the farm, just some guy named Noel who was handing his ass in Super Turbo. And he's been getting beat up in multiple games too. Super Turbo, sorry. Third Strike. He's been kind of going through it when it comes to these retro fighting games, which, you know, begs the question, why won't he just go to Fightcade? You know what I'm saying? If you love these games so much and you're mad that you're jumping on these on these collections, and you can't find competition, just go to Fightcade. You're talking all this nonsense about emulation, all this bullshit, but you really have no problem with emulating. So what's the issue now? And then you're saying that it's because of emulation that's hurting the collections, which is causing people not to actually purchase them or having a short shelf life. But the reality is you're part of the problem, because DSP says that, oh, the collections are missing all these different features to make it more optimized so people wouldn't use Fightcade. Well, your dumbass keeps buying the collections. You're legitimately part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? You're buying slop, and so that gives them carte blanche to go ahead and keep producing more slop. You're literally the problem. But DSP is not exactly the sharpest knife in the drawer. Wouldn't even say he's a butter knife, you know what I'm saying? There's no edge to him. So in any case, we're going to go ahead and speak on that. And as it pertains to him dropping the retro games, he's just getting his ass handed to him. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to go ahead and run around this bitch thinking you Superman, right? When the player base is so small that it only has noobs or scrubs. That's until you run into real killers. That's until you run into these guys who not only play and train on Fightcade, but they still have the console versions too, or they play through PC, because all those collections are on PC, and they're whipping guys' ass over there too. Whoever wants to smoke can get it. And DSP apparently is, you know, he did say he has weak lungs because his mother smoked a lot when he was a kid, so it shows. You know what I'm saying? He can't handle real competition, and that's what I've been trying to express to people, especially those few of you, because you guys are getting smaller and smaller by the day, that DSP is good at fighting games. No, he's not. He's really not. If you want to sit there and give him some type of Valorant or whatever bullshit from his early days, so be it. I don't even know if that even deserves any real credence given how small the pool was for a dead game.
Dude, he won fourth place.
Remember that. It was the game Super Turbo back in his day was dying and damn near dead at the time he got ran out of the FGC. So his little fourth place finish at EVO 2005 doesn't mean jack shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when Street Fighter 4 came in, he had an opportunity to actually become skilled, if he actually had any skill, become skilled at that game and show some, show something. And he didn't. He reduced himself to just being content, because that's all he was just content. And then if you go back and listen to some of those old matches and the rants from the pre-streams that accompany those things, he bitched and complained about how on the tournament scene, that he had no parts of, by the way, on the tournament scene, who's this guy? He wasn't an old school guy. He didn't come up. He wasn't around when I came up. And yet all of them guys went on to do something. And yet he was bitter as shit that Justin was still in the mix. Ricky Ortiz was still in the mix. IFC Yipes was still in the mix. Sanford Kelly was still in the mix. You know what I'm saying? All those guys that I've named, I can name more, were all relevant during the Street Fighter 4 days, or its life cycle. DSP was. He was on the tournament scene, up until Super and whatnot. He may have been around for, what was that? The 2008, 2010 update, maybe? And whatnot. By Ultra, he had given up. He was completely up and out the box on that bullshit. And speaking of which, if he was so good at Street Fighter 4, he bought a collection. I'm pretty sure he did. He bought a collection that has Street Fighter 4 in it, because I have the same one on Steam too. So why isn't he playing that? There's still a bunch of people playing Street Fighter 4. Oh, I can tell you why. Because there's too many killers on that shit. Like it is a fucking crucible every time I go on there. And the consoles aren't any better. There's even more killers over there. If you're talking about the Street Fighter 4. Street Fighter 5 too, now I think about it. There's killers all through that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's legitimately trial by fire. So if you really wanted to learn how to play Street Fighter 4, that's the way to go about it. But that's why he don't ever talk about playing Street Fighter 4, because he knows what's waiting for him. So
All right, yeah, I want to speak on this a little bit. I don't really know shit. I'm not a fighting game guy. I'm not in the FGC like DSP. Yeah, but I always go to Mortal Kombat, and yeah, I guess Mortal Kombat was not. People were not very happy about that. I don't know. That's just what I hear from Phil, I think. But I have Street Fighter 6 and I have the latest Tekken. I do not really enjoy them. There's a lot more mechanics that I'm not familiar with. So I would like to get better at them, but I'm just not into fighting games anymore.
It is what it is. But anyway, let's go ahead and listen to DSP's excuses, because that's why we're really here. And
Yep.
have a good laugh, and then, just keep plugging it along. Let's see. This should be it right here.
Listen, as much as I criticize certain games, right?
Yeah, this is him. Okay, first off and foremost, you guys know the routine. Big ups to Raw Phil. And let's see. I think I've got all of my pigs in order here. So we can go ahead and start getting some bacon going and whatnot. Just give you guys a little we'll say it's it's gonna
All right, come
pig butt's gonna be used for the snort retort.
All right, let's
Never
go.
mind. So we'll save that for that. And bacon's for the snort report. I'll figure out something. Let's just get our let me work, okay? Let me get this all cut up. And without further ado, here we go.
Listen, as much as I criticize certain games, right, like Street Fighter, okay? Yeah, I criticize every Street Fighter, but at least between each Street Fighter, they try something different. You know, with Street Fighter 5, they had different V-triggers. Street Fighter 6 is Drive Rush. There's always a new thing they're implementing to try to innovate.
That you didn't try to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like Street Fighter 5, the neutral game was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Footsies was heavily emphasized in Street Fighter 5. Just the neutral game itself. And he didn't do anything to learn it. Which is weird, because if he has all the experience and if he's as good as some people try to say he is, why is his footsie game garbage? Why can he not judge distance? Why is his neutral game so bad? These are fundamentals, ladies and gentlemen. These are fundamentals. Something that DSP lacks.
I think we've covered pretty much everything that I wanted to talk about on the show, right? We talked about my day off. We talked about the
I like how he folds his arms to prop up his pig titties. That shit's hilarious.
new edited video. We talked about... Oh, there's one other thing. There's one final topic. What's up, Clyde Cash? How you doing? I'll be honest. You know I'm an honest dude, and I don't sugarcoat.
Jesus Christ, that shit comes out of his mouth. I bet you that shit tastes like soul. Does that look like an honest person right there? Honest people don't look like that. They don't sound like that.
Yeah.
Anybody has to tell you that they're honest, they're more than likely not. That's crazy.
Friday night, I was pretty disappointed. All right, and what I mean by that is we did Friday Night Fights, Retro Fighters.
Got
you
destroyed.
guys voted that you wanted to see me play Street Fighter.
Got destroyed. Oh my God. Completely and utterly got his back kicked in. God damn. Son.
3 Third Strike. So that's the collection we booted. Keep in mind, I have like 4 collections that we can play at any given moment.
I think I can't remember, there's a few people who beat him in Third Strike, but that Abiki player really put the hurting on him and shit. Now, I can't remember if he was playing on his new like Steam pad or whatever, gamepad, and maybe that's what it doesn't matter. They were still whooping his ass. If DSP is as good as what you say as he says he is,
joystick.
Pad or arcade stick, it shouldn't make no difference. I mean, obviously he's gonna favor one over the other, but if you're good, you're good. Skill carries over. Just saying, skill carries over. Unless you're playing like on keyboard and mouse, and then you're jumping from a controller for like first-person shooter. That's a little different. I can honestly tell you that's a big difference. But womp womp.
And you guys said you wanted Third Strike. So I booted up Third Strike, and for the first hour, we tested old school fighters with the Steam controller.
And why do that anyway? Like, I don't understand what the point of that was. Like, why would you put so much pressure and emphasis on that fucking controller, given that game? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, not to say that you couldn't use it for fighting games, but you probably shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
And the second hour, I went to joystick. Okay? We played a lot of Third Strike. We played a little bit of Alpha 3. We played a little bit of Hyper Fighting, and we played some Super Turbo.
Didn't touch Marvel at all, which is unfortunate, but he had already had his ass basically beat 2 weeks straight on that shit, so obviously he didn't want no parts of that.
All right? I did good. The only person who even was really able to beat me was actually a cheater who was using a turbo controller.
Of course, they're always cheaters. He never gets beat legit. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're a well-known player whose dick he needs to suck. But other than that, they're always cheaters. He never gets beat legit. Ever. Ever.
To do things you're not supposed to be able to do competitively. That's why they're banned from competition. And also, they had a bad internet connection and abused it. So I just counterpicked them with Honda and beat them pretty convincingly and embarrassed them.
Actually, what happened was this is that Null player I was telling you about. He basically kicked DSP's fucking back end, like in and out multiple times. DSP was crying and complaining that he couldn't counterpick him because the guy wouldn't do the Honda mirror match. When they finally did, DSP turtled him and whatnot. Then DSP beat him in like another match, maybe 2, and then left. So DSP may have scraped like 4 wins compared to like the 10 wins that guy got on him. And DSP ran off and took his ball and went home and talked about how he was the superior fighter. Eat a dick.
And then there was one other player who was pretty good at Third Strike, and I couldn't beat them when I was on Steam controller, but then when I swapped to my joystick, I was able to beat them pretty easily because I could actually control my character properly. But overall, it was a good time. Like, it was a good variety of stuff. We played a good variety of games, different people. It was a good time. But man, let me tell you, I was shocked by the attendance, and I was shocked by the support. Usually Friday Night Fights is well attended. It actually wasn't. We didn't even have 200 viewers. And support, I think all night I made $70. At the very last minute, someone tipped 5.
You should be grateful. You should be grateful to get $70.
Righteous
What the hell?
bucks.
I don't know. I don't understand when $70 just became pittance and you could just look down upon it. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Bucks, and I didn't count it for the stream.
Oh, man.
But they said, hey, good games, and I think that it was actually someone who I had played, which I didn't realize. So I think by the end of the night, I made like $75, and I was like, wow, that's actually my worst stream in ages.
That's funny. How is that your worst stream in ages if you don't have a stream goal? How's that a thing? And by the way, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm recording this in May 21st. DSP is already revving up. Like you can already see how he's trying to lay down the groundwork, if you will, to bring goals back. You can already tell that's starting to become a thing again.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
what?
And because he just recently came out with some nonsense about, when I had goals, it was fine. It was perfectly fine. You guys didn't have a problem. You guys didn't think it was egregious. It was the internet, not his detractors, trolls, haters, and critics, not Moist Critical, not Asmon Gold, not Mudahar. It was the internet that said it was bad, so he got rid of it. He's already laying down the groundwork to bring that shit back. He's laying down the groundwork to bring that shit. I promise you, he's laying the groundwork down to bring that shit back. If I can find that clip, I'll insert it.
Let me put it this way: as relaxing it is to not have to worry about fundraising every stream anymore, because now I've been 6 months removed. If you're not aware, it's end of November of last year is when I stopped with that shit. So as relieving as it is to not have to sit here and act like I'm running a freaking marathon, a telethon, a fundraising project every stream. At the same time, some of that hype, I'll be honest, some of that hype used to be fun, right? You get excited, you get people, oh my God, he just got every day. We just hit the goal. It's exciting to do that. And, it's just sad because I thought during that time period when I was doing that we were all having a good time together, right? It wasn't super serious. It was fun.
Dude.
But, you get shitbags on the internet who are like, oh, you see, so all Phil does is he begs for money. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I thought it was fine. No, I wasn't getting a plethora of complaints. I was getting support, so why would I care, right? But the internet saw it differently, and so we retired the goals, alas. And so now anymore, we don't have kingly celebrations of filling the coffers. It's gone. We phased it out for 6 months. All right, so...
Yep. I'm having issues with my capture device now. Lovely. Lovely.
It is what it is. What can you do? Ladies and gentlemen, no, we didn't. There's no goal. What am I talking? There's no goal. What am I talking about? Oh, look at this. Mega Rock'n'Rolla with a very nice $20 contribution here tonight. Thank you, Mega Rock'n'Rolla. They said, we need more base takes. Gaming is in the toilet nowadays, and you've been streaming games long enough to know the fact, unlike some of the shills who get free stuff and wined and dine to say every game is a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. Hey, they just did a real-life Forza Horizon Festival in Japan where they flew select handcrafted, hand-picked creators to get a week in Japan fully paid for, wined, dined, actually went and saw cars driving around and everything, and then they came home with their copies of Forza Horizon 6. Do you think they said the game sucks? Let's think hard
What a
about this
clown.
one. I wonder if any of them said the game was bad.
Well,
Thank you, Mega Rock Enrolla, for $20.
all right. I've lost interest in that. But also, something happened with my capture device, my capture card, so I have to figure that out. So, yep.